Bert Trautmann, from Hitler's Paratrooper to Manchester City, legend. Listen to the incredible tale of another extraordinary athlete, Bert Trautmann. A former soldier of the Third Reich and paratrooper in the Luftwaffe, he overcame unimaginable challenges to become the legendary goalkeeper of an English football team, forever etching his name in the history of the sport. Trautmann was born in Germany in 1923. His youth was marked by the rise of Nazi Germany, and as a teenager he joined the Hitler Youth, a near-mandatory organization at the time. When World War II broke out, Trautmann became a paratrooper in the German army. He fought on both the eastern and western fronts, surviving the brutal bombing of Kleve, which claimed the lives of many of his comrades. He was one of the few who emerged from the devastation alive. After the war, Trautmann was captured by British forces and sent to a prisoner of war camp. It was there that his football talent was discovered during organized matches. After the war, Trautmann chose to remain in England. He worked in agriculture for a time to make ends meet before joining the local football club St. Helens Town, where his skills caught the attention of Manchester City. Joining Manchester City. In 1949, Trautmann signed with Manchester City, a decision that sparked massive protests. For many fans, the idea of hiring a former German soldier was unacceptable. Crowds jeered him, calling him a Nazi and a Kraut. The tense atmosphere in the dressing room was diffused by the team captain, Eric Westwood, a veteran of the Normandy landings. Addressing his new teammate, who had once been his mortal enemy, Westwood said simply, "There's no war in this dressing room." This powerful gesture of reconciliation eased some of the protests. The London Test. While tensions in Manchester began to subside, fans in other cities remained hostile. In January 1950, Trautmann traveled to London for the first time as Manchester City faced Fulham. London, still bearing the scars of Luftwaffe bombings, was a place where a former German paratrooper was unlikely to be welcomed. Fulham fans hurled abuse at Trautmann, shouting slurs like Kraut and Nazi. But what unfolded on the pitch changed the narrative. Trautmann delivered a phenomenal performance, making several crucial saves and preventing a heavy defeat. Fulham won only 1-0, a surprising result given Manchester City's struggles in the league. At the final whistle, the crowd gave Trautmann a standing ovation. Even the fans who had jeered him applauded, and players from both teams paid their respects. Playing style Trautmann was an exceptional goalkeeper, saving around 60% of penalties during his career, a remarkable statistic even by today's standards. His ability to anticipate shots was legendary. Manchester United manager Matt Busby warned his players, "Don't think where to shoot against Trautmann. Shoot first, think later. If you look and think, he'll read your mind and stop it." Neil Young, Trautmann's Manchester City teammate, added, "The only way to beat him in training was to miss the target." Thanks to his background in handball, Trautmann could throw the ball long distances, setting up counterattacks for his team. This style of play influenced future goalkeepers, including Gordon Banks, who credited Trautmann as an inspiration. Soviet goalkeeping legend Lev Yashin once said, "There were only two world-class goalkeepers. One was Lev Yashin, the other was that German boy who played for Manchester, Trautmann." The 1956 FA Cup final Trautmann achieved numerous accolades, including being named Footballer of the Year in 1956. But his defining moment came just 2 days later, during the FA Cup final. Manchester City faced Birmingham City in a high-stakes match. In the second half, with City leading 3-1, Trautmann collided with an opposing player and fell to the ground.
Birmingham rally, and then a clash between Peter Murphy and goalie Bert Trautmann. Trautmann's hurt. Let's have a look at that collision in slow motion. Diving at Murphy's feet, the former German paratrooper, and POW certainly collects a nasty one.
The impact on his neck was so severe that many thought he wouldn't be able to continue. At the time, football rules did not allow substitutions. If Trautmann left the pitch, his team would be forced to play with 10 men. Despite excruciating pain, Trautmann refused to leave, determined not to weaken his team. For the remaining 17 minutes, he made several stunning saves, helping Manchester City secure the victory. It wasn't until 3 days later that doctors discovered Trautmann had fractured his 5th cervical vertebra. How he managed to finish the match remains a mystery. Legacy. The neck injury marked the beginning of the decline in Trautmann's career. He never fully regained his previous form, but his place in football history was already secured. Trautmann received numerous honors for his sporting achievements and his work promoting Anglo-German reconciliation. In 2004, he was awarded the Order of the British Empire. Trautmann Story is not just one of a remarkable athlete, but also of a man who used football to bridge divides. His courage, determination, and extraordinary talent left an indelible mark on the game and on the hearts of those who witnessed his journey. Bert Trautmann remains a legend of Manchester City and the wider football world. His life, filled with dramatic moments, stands as a testament to the power of resilience, forgiveness, and the unifying spirit of sport. Thank you for watching. If you're intrigued by the stories of athletes whose lives went far beyond their sports careers, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to leave a like and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you soon on Extraordinary Athletes.